Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm very excited because I read 7 books in March I'm 99% sure that you guys have never heard of. And I'm very excited to recommend all of these amazing books. I did Girl Boss Too Close to the Sun. I requested a lot of ARCs just because I truthfully did not think I was going to get approved for all of them, but I did. So let's get started. The first one I read is Oar Than Friends, and in that book you have rivals to lovers, you have a British male main character, and then the female main character is American, and you have Ivy League rivals as well as He Falls First. You have Kate, who is rowing for Cambridge, and Oz, who is rowing for Oxford. In the beginning they kind of have this meet cute where they don't know that they are rivals. They kind of instantly have this chemistry and connection, and later on she kind of finds out that they are rivals. Throughout that book they're kind of figuring out like how their dynamic will work out, since only one of them can win this competition. She is kind of in the UK on, I would say, like a scholarship because she is studying medicine. Kate and Oz's banter and just their connection was absolutely amazing and wonderful, and I literally love these characters so much. Oz is so sweet and caring, and there were so many times where I was like shocked that a book boyfriend did that. For example, I'll say he made her like a pie. That's all I will say, and it was so cute. I give this book 4.75 stars. The next one is Sidelined Love. You have a male hockey player, and then our female main character is a chess player. She is also the black cat, whereas he is the golden retriever, and he falls first. Our female main character, Haley, she works at a coffee shop, and Levi kind of runs into her after having a crazy boys' night. It's kind of insta-lovey. Like, he can't get her out of his head after that moment. Haley is very sarcastic, and Levi, he is just naturally flirtatious. But he does pay attention to the little things, which was really cute. It was very nice to see that they both had struggles, but they communicated with each other. So it's just nice to see communication in a book instead of having like a third act breakup, which I personally cannot stand. I did give this book 3.75 stars, but it was because of the spice. The spice personally did not work for me. I personally thought it was a little cringy. Like, it's not spicy, it's just like that type of spice just immediately like put me off, and I just was not very interested after that. There are trigger warnings for child abandonment and loss of a loved one, but it is not like detailed on the pages. Next one I'm very excited to talk about, and that was Catching Feelings. You have a rich boy who loves to spoil. He also listens to Taylor Swift, for all my Swifties out there, and it's college baseball. So this was my first college baseball book, and I was not disappointed at all. In this book you follow Reese and Viv. So in the prequel or whatever it's called, they kind of have like a accidental hookup. After that, something happens in Viv's life to where she has to become like his roommate, and she's constantly trying to push him away because she was wanting that one night hookup to just be that one night hookup, and he's just flirtatiously like asking for like more. It's just really cute. Their chemistry was amazing. Maren Moore, like, her characters have amazing chemistry. Just the way she writes these book boyfriends is amazing. Like, Reese's mouth. If you like spicy books, I would definitely recommend this one because these spicy scenes were definitely very hot. Reese is a very possessive, you're mine type of man, but he is also caring. Viv is the type of gal who always puts herself last and will put everybody else first, which I can definitely relate. And so Reese is also just trying to like help her put herself first. And I give this book 5 stars. It was the easiest 5-star that I'm pretty sure I've ever given. Next, we have Queen of Blood and Stardust. So this one I was very excited to read. You have vampires and fae. There's this violent vampire attack that happens in ℚ𝕝𝕤𝕗's kingdom, and her parents end up passing away due to that. So she takes over the kingdom. She basically has to come to an agreement with Luca, who is wanting to be the heir of the Blood Kingdom, which is like the vampire kingdom, just because they've had like really bad tension ever since this attack. Luca's grandfather basically sends him to ℚ𝕤𝕗's kingdom, and he's like, you guys have to come to an agreement because ℚ𝕤𝕗's sister, I believe, or brother, was supposed to marry somebody from the Blood Kingdom, and since he also passed away, that kind of broke that off. So Luca's grandfather is basically saying like, you guys can either like get married or you guys can come to an agreement. And so they're trying to figure out an agreement that everybody would be happy about, because ℚ𝕤𝕗 is still not very happy about vampires, especially Luca staying there. You basically follow them throughout the book and their love that grows. ℚ𝕤𝕗 is your stabby main character. I gave this book 2.5 stars. Unfortunately, it did not work out for me at all. I was not a fan of the female main character. I did love the male main character and I did love the world. The banter for me was not my favorite. The writing kind of was, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was kind of like, and this happened and this happened. So like it was more telling you than showing you. But if it sounds interesting to you, I would recommend. I've seen a lot of people that loved it. Unfortunately, it did not work out for me. I listened to that one night for a video thinking that it was the first book in the series. I thought this book was pucking around. I did not know until I finished this book on Audible and it like immediately switched over to the first book. I don't know if it's the male narrator's voice, but that did not work out for me. I was also extremely confused because this is supposed to be like the novella. I gave it 2 stars. I'm definitely gonna have a more in-depth review in the video to come. This book, Muff, which is a part of the MC Sinners Club, is for all of my people that love Jax Teller. When I was requesting this book, I specifically put, because usually it asks on the bottom like, why are you interested in this book? And I remember specifically saying, I just finished Sons of Anarchy and I need a book with Jax Teller vibes. This book gave exactly that. You have Will They Won't They, band of brothers, and a alpha hero. Muff has this big, huge secret that he's been hiding from Janine, who is his wife. And this big secret unfolds. They may or may not survive their relationship. You are immediately sucked into the story from page 1. I have not read the other books in the series, but that did not prohibit me from understanding what's happening. So I don't think you need to read the first books. I'm definitely gonna read the rest of the books in the series. You can immediately feel Muff and Janine's connection just from the beginning and throughout the book, like immediately. He is very protective of her, and there is a moment where he kind of has a "who did this to you" moment, and I was screaming. I gave this book 4 stars. This last book was my first Friends to Lovers, and I am obsessed. So we have Fighting Fate. You have Childhood Best Friends to Lovers, Choice versus Fate, as well as It's Always Been You. You follow Miles and Millie. At the start, you follow Millie while it is her last year of high school, and then she moves on to be a freshman, whereas Miles then becomes a senior in college. So they both have these experiences in college, and they are both trying to not go over that boundary of friends. They both definitely have feelings for each other, but they don't want to potentially ruin their friendship just by potentially having like a relationship that just might not work out. Their relationship and just their banter was absolutely adorable. They definitely put their friendship first, even when they were lovers. So there was always just like this aspect of him just like knowing her to her core, which was so cute. And definitely something that I think everybody wants to experience. There was a third act breakup, and as you guys know, I absolutely hate the third act breakup, but this one I will say was pretty realistic, and it did make sense to the storyline. There are triggers for Cancer, so if that could affect your mental health, then I would proceed with caution. I did give this book 4.5 stars. Fighting Fate does come out on April 9th. The rest of the books are already out by the time you guys are seeing this video. Those were all the books that I read in March. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your guys' favorite reads of March. I would definitely say mine is between Catching Feelings and Fighting Fate. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!